Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Chad here with Caldwell Banker Midtown here in South Carolina. So, spent a lot of time in the past couple of days with clients, and then, in result of that, talking to family, friends of these clients as well, and talking about the market, having discussions. And it appeared, and I see a lot of people making decisions on what they want to do as far as real estate off of doubt and fear and uncertainty. And I get it. People are listening to the news, looking it up online, and a lot of that's false. Your best bet to do is get a hold of a local agent, whatever market you're in. Talk to them, get the current status of the market there that you're looking to buy or sell in, because they're going to know it better than the news because they're going off of a lot of different things. Obviously everybody's watching the interest rates going up and down. From June to September, it went up and down. Starting in June, somewhere it was like 5.09%. By the end of September, it was like 5.98%. The rates were up and down daily. One day it was up, I think they said 0.24% one day. Next day it went down 0.21%. And then it went back up 0.23% before 2 days of drops. So the rate is all over the place. So, that's one reason some of the lenders I use, we do a pre-approval instead of a pre-qualification. Difference is a pre-approval will lock the rates in. So if, say today you go in and you get pre-approved at a certain rate and you start looking at houses and you don't find one for a couple weeks, and the rates went up, well, you're locked in where they put you in at. You get a pre-qualification letter, which a lot of people do. That's just saying that this is how much they believe you could be qualified for, how much of a house you could buy. But then when you find that house, you get an accepted contract. Then when they start doing it, you're going to go by those current rates, be it if they're up and down. And the rates go up and down, because of the Fed. Monetary policy is set by the Federal Reserve, which is one of the most important factors of in our economy. And this is what commercial banks use to lend and borrow from each other. So we can go on and on about what affects the rates. That's the same, mortgage rates are put in and referred to with that, but it's not the same. They mimic each other, but the Fed rates do have a lot to do with it, and it has to do with inflation and everything else. So, also some things you need to know if you're going to go into the market as a buyer or even a seller. I was talking to some clients just the other day. They were new clients, and they had a couple other agents. And when I sit down and I talk to clients, be it on Zoom calls or face to face, which I like face to face better, because I want them to feel comfortable with me, and I want them to know what certain things are. Earnest money. A lot of people don't know that. Hey, if you get an offer accepted, you're gonna have to put this earnest money down, whatever it is. They're gonna cash that check or whatever, but it will go towards your house at the end. What it is, it's a kind of a promissory money that you're not going to just walk away. Your agent should tell you how to keep that money, and they know how to, so you don't lose it. It's not saying that you're going to lose that money if you don't like the house. So if you go into inspections and something doesn't work out, something's wrong with the house, people don't want to fix it, don't want to come off, you can't come to an agreement. Same with appraisals, you'll get your money back. If you go it all the way through the process, that money will be refunded to you most of the time going in and towards the purchase of your home. You need to know what contingencies are. If you're selling a house, you look at a contract, but a contingency is on there that the buyers want to have to sell their house in order before they can qualify to buy your house, or contingency as a buyer for what the appraisal of the house is and for lending and all that. And those are a lot of things that you have to look at, because what's in that contract is what matters, not what's on the MLS, not anything else. That contract overrides everything. Also, closing fees. A lot of people don't know that you go to the table, you've got to come up with closing fees at the attorneys that has to be paid in order for the transfer of the property to happen. So a lot of people don't tell people this, and they get surprised, and then they can't afford it, or it's just a stress. So I like to tell everybody up front, what counter offers are. If you offer on a home and the seller comes back with a counter offer, that counter offer overrides the original contract. So these are the things we need to sit down and talk about. So when you're looking to buy or sell a house, please sit down with an agent. Have an agent sit and talk to you and go over different things. You need to know exactly what to expect so there are no surprises. If you have any questions for me, I don't care if you're in this market, if you're across, the nation from me, anything I can do to help you, I absolutely will. Even if, a lot of times I may not know what's going on in California, but I'll definitely help point you towards an agent there in your local market that can definitely answer your questions and help you. Don't just try to make a decision off of fear and off of doubt and uncertainty and listening to people that's not even in that market. Because when people come here and they're looking at houses, they're thinking, you know, the prices are going to drop. The prices are here. There's still a lot of homes that people are going to get, 2 to 3% equity in. Their equity is still going up in most of the homes here. So, like I've said before, you're going to have to live somewhere. So you can either pay rent, pay somebody else's mortgage, or yeah, you may have to pay on a higher interest rate for now, but paying on your own mortgage to pay it down, and in the next year or so, then refinance it and start earning your money back. But it's still an investment, and you're still making a good choice. Real estate will go back up. Rates and prices will be good again at some point, but none of us know where it's going to sit at, when it's going to change, when it's going to go up, when it's going to go down. Not unless you have a crystal ball. And if you do, let me know, because I would love to. I'd pay you for it. Other than that, like I said, if you have anything in reference to real estate, I'm not, I know people that know a lot more than me, obviously. And so if you have any questions and I don't know the answer, I'll definitely find the answer or point you to someone that will have the answer for you. So I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. I hope you have a great week. And if you need anything, again, please feel free to call me. I don't care if you just message me. I'm on Facebook, or you can message my cell phone, 803-569-7871. I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you sometime soon. Take care.